Hey guys, Airsoft here. Today I wanted to go over why do heavier BBs kind of matter for getting better range and precision out of your airsoft rifle. So this is actually kind of a bit of a complicated question topic, so I'll see how well I can cover this in just a short video here. So, how a hop-up works on an airsoft gun is you have a little piece of rubber that puts a little bit of backspin on the BB. So when you shoot it through, pushes a little piece of soft rubber or hard, depending on what kind of a hop-up you're trying to do and kind of what you're trying to get out of the BB. And so it's going to push down on it as it exits the barrel. And with putting a little bit of backspin on it, you get a little bit of the Magnus effect, which essentially just kind of keeps it in the air longer. Generates a little bit of lift and all that. There's a lot of physics behind it. But why this affects heavier BBs more is you can put a lot more backspin on it and get a bit more power behind it. So you can get a lot more range that stays out there before it drops off. So for example, a smaller, lighter BB, you can't put that much hop up on it before it sends it going all crazy. And it just kind of doesn't have the mass to keep it going in a straight line. So you got to have more power shooting the BB out and more hop on it to get further and further away. And so you got to make the BB heavier and heavier to kind of compensate for the drop of the BB, etc., etc. And there's several different kinds of hop ups that you can do with this. So you have a classic like flat hop, you have R hop, you have all these other different kinds of things and tips and tricks for it. But the first thing to really start messing with is just try getting heavier BBs. If you're starting out playing, you're probably starting out with 0.20 or 0.28, no, sorry, 0.20 or 0.25 gram BBs. And if you want to get more range out of your gun, I'd say simply try upgrading to 0.28 or 0.32 BBs. 0.32 might be pushing it for a gun that you haven't done anything to, but the more you start messing with like the heavier BBs and see like how much better that can do, the further out you'll get. It will be a little bit expensive, a little bit more expensive though. For example, I just bought a bottle of 0.48 gram BBs for my sniper, and the only one that my local field had in stock was a bottle of 2000, and I spent almost 75 bucks on that thing. And so I have enough to last me for several years because they're heavy and they hit exactly what I'm aiming at, so I don't use that much of them. So it kind of balances itself out. So I hope that was informative. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, and I'll explain more on hop-ups another day, but that's it for this one. Striker Airsoft signing off.